Every parent has their unique approach to raising children, and frequently, when individuals deviate from conventional parenting methods, they face criticism from others. Celebrity parents are well acquainted with this phenomenon. Here are a few well-known personalities who have faced backlash for openly discussing their unconventional parenting strategies. Julia Fox recently sparked controversy with her remarks on child rearing. On TikTok, she put forth a theory suggesting that the concept of a childhood was created to encourage parents to purchase unnecessary items like toys for their kids. According to her viewpoint, this approach doesn't truly educate children but instead raises them to be reliant and lacking in practical skills. Julia shared that her own 19-month-old son, Valentino, shows little interest in toys and instead finds fascination in everyday tasks performed by adults. To illustrate her point, she showcased a miniature cleaning set she had acquired for her son, suggesting that parents should introduce life skills to their children at an early age. By doing so, she believes that they will be better equipped to navigate the real world without relying heavily on external resources, fostering independence and self-sufficiency. These remarks of Julia's have stirred considerable debate and reaction.
So I suggest everyone buy their kid a little mini mop, a mini broom, and start teaching them those life skills really young so that when they enter the real world, they don't have to outsource for everything.
In a blog post from 2015, Pamela Anderson expressed her desire for her 2 teenage sons to engage in safe sex, consume alcohol and experiment with drugs in moderation, and ultimately find true love. When asked about her parenting style, she emphasized her belief in her children and their solid upbringing. Pamela stated that her kids had a strong foundation and had been exposed to different aspects of the world. She mentioned that they had made wise choices and were intelligent individuals, and she had no fear regarding their internet usage. Pamela acknowledged that life offers various experiences and it's important not to deny them. While she wasn't certain if she and her partner were role models, she mentioned that they had enjoyed many memorable moments together as a family. Kristen Bell revealed that in 2018, her youngest daughter went through a phase of refusing to sleep. To address this, Kristen and her husband Dax Shepard adopted a method where they would confine their 3-year-old daughter, Delta, to her room until she became tired. Kristen acknowledged that this approach may be seen as controversial, but she explained that they would remain outside her room, assuring her of their love and informing her that they would talk in the morning, but it was time to sleep for now. After approximately 10 minutes, Delta would gradually calm down and eventually fall asleep. Kristen clarified that they would unlock the door once their child had fallen asleep. In March 2021, Alicia Silverstone shared a video on her website, The Kind Life, in which she fed her 10-month-old son Bear by pre-chewing food and allowing him to eat it directly from her mouth. This practice received criticism from people concerned about its hygiene. Alicia clarified that it was part of the weaning process while she was still breastfeeding, serving as a way to introduce him to solid food since he didn't have teeth yet and couldn't chew. She mentioned that she started doing this when Bear was 5 months old, recalling moments when he would eagerly approach her with his mouth open, trying to take the food from her mouth. In 2017, Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher shared their decision to establish a new Christmas tradition for their children, where they wouldn't exchange gifts. They came to this decision after realizing that their kids had been overwhelmed with presents from their grandparents, leading to a lack of appreciation for each individual gift. Mila mentioned how during the previous year, 2016, when their daughter Wyatt was 2, she received numerous gifts from the grandparents, but didn't truly appreciate any of them. The children had no expectations and were just focused on receiving the stuff. To address this, Mila and Ashton informed their parents about their new approach. They kindly requested that if their parents wanted to give their children something, they should choose just one gift. Alternatively, they suggested making a charitable donation to the children's hospital or another cause of their choice. This became the couple's new tradition, emphasizing the importance of giving back and supporting meaningful causes during the holiday season. In 2021, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis faced criticism after sharing their bathing routine for their children during an appearance on a podcast hosted by Dax Shepard and Monica Padman. The couple revealed that they do not bathe their kids with soap daily, but rather only when they visibly see dirt on them. Mila mentioned that she didn't have access to hot water when she was younger, which influenced her bathing habits. She also shared that as a parent, she did not bathe her newborns regularly. Ashton chimed in, explaining that they believe in cleaning their children when necessary, stating, "If you can see the dirt on them, clean them. Otherwise, there's no point." Interestingly, experts have supported Ashton and Mila's approach to bathing young children. In an article by the New York Times, Dr. Kelly M. Cordero, a professor of dermatology and pediatrics at the University of California, San Francisco, who practices at UCSF Benioff Children's Hospital, emphasized that excessive bathing of infants can lead to dry skin and discomfort. Lisa Welchel has advocated for using hot sauce as a form of discipline for children, and she has personally admitted to employing this method. In cases where her children did not respond to other disciplinary measures, she would apply a small amount of hot sauce to her finger and touch it to the child's tongue. Lisa believes that the temporary discomfort serves as a strong reminder, helping children develop self-control and think twice before engaging in behaviors like lying or biting. She emphasized that she would never use this method if it could cause any long-term harm. In her book, The Kind Mama, Alicia Silverstone shared her experience of starting the potty training journey with her son, Bear, when he was only 6 months old. Alicia followed a method called elimination communication, where parents pay attention to cues from their babies to identify when they need to use the toilet and assist them accordingly. Similar to how babies indicate their hunger or tiredness, they also give signals when they need to relieve themselves. Alicia explained that if parents observe these cues and respond promptly, babies can be guided to a comfortable place for them to go. She found this approach to be fascinating and effective. In 2014, Mayim Bialik expressed her personal choice of not administering medications or antibiotics to her children when they are sick. Despite facing various illnesses, flu, and ailments with her 6-year-old and 3.5-year-old sons, she stated that they have never taken antibiotics or been given medications such as Tylenol, Motrin, antihistamines, or cough syrup. Mayim emphasized that she had discovered through conversations with other mothers that many everyday resources, both within their homes and in their hearts, can effectively address most health concerns. She clarified that her intention was not to advocate negligence in parenting. In a tweet in 2015, she clarified that she is not against vaccinations and that her children have been vaccinated. During an interview on CBS Sunday Morning in 2021, Penelope Cruz revealed that she has made the decision not to allow her 2 children, aged 8 and 10 at the time, to have cell phones or access social media platforms. She expressed her belief that this choice serves as a safeguard for their mental well-being. Penelope acknowledged feeling concerned for teenagers today, remarking on how it seems as though they are being subjected to an experiment by the world. She expressed empathy, stating, "Let's see what happens if you expose a 12-year-old to that much technology." She emphasized the lack of protection for young minds that are still developing, highlighting the potential impact on self-perception and the prevalence of issues like bullying. Penelope shared that while her children are permitted to watch movies and cartoons occasionally, they will not be given phones until they are considerably older. Additionally, access to social media will only be granted once they reach the age of 16. In an interview with Newsweek, Madonna revealed her strict approach when it comes to maintaining tidiness in her children's rooms. Madonna shared that if she discovered dirty clothes on her daughter Lourdes' floor, she would take away all of her clothes as a consequence. Lourdes would then have to earn them back by demonstrating tidiness. Madonna mentioned that her daughter would continue wearing the same outfit to school every day until the lesson was learned.